Thank you, Margaret. And I forgot to start the YouTube feed. Okay, it should be coming up on YouTube now. So if you missed what I was doing today on YouTube because I started the feed too late, I'm going to be showing you how to make these 3 cards today with the Decorated with Happiness stamp set. They're super cute. These are going to be free with a $45 order. So when I say these, I'm going to send you the card kit. So you are going to get 2 of this design, 2 of this design, and 2 of this design. And then basically all you need is a Christmas sentiment to stamp on your card. So you don't even need the bundle. So you can order paper if you want for $45, whatever you want. And I'm just going to pop them in the mail to you. Like I said, the kits look like this. So they're fairly flat. They don't cost a lot to ship, which is why I keep them so flat. And that was my Joyful Flurries class last week. Okay, so YouTube should be running. Facebook should be running. I think I'll just check YouTube. Yes, it's got me on there. It's always a little delayed, so that's fantastic. Okay, so I think I can get started. Now, before I start stamping for you, I'll just quickly make a quick announcement. So I sell Stampin' Up products because I love them. I think they're really good quality, and everything coordinates and matches. So that takes all the design work out of the equation, and I just have to buy designer series paper that matches the ink, that matches the ribbon. The stamp set coordinates with the dies, and it just makes my life easier because then I can just share fun projects with you. So there's a special starting tomorrow, and it's on Paper Pumpkin, the 9th and the 10th. So if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can get the refill kits at 50% off on the 9th and the 10th. And then the next Paper Pumpkin kit will come out on November the 10th. Now you might be going, Paper Pumpkin, paper what? Let me show you what a Paper Pumpkin kit looks like. So this is a monthly subscription box that comes in the mail. I think it's around $32. Unless you have a demonstrator number, it's always discounted. Everything's discounted if you have a demo number. So it looks like this. Let me just go down to my table quickly. Oh, before I share that, this is the hostess code today when you place your order. This UZQQXMHK, and you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net is the website. Put in that hostess code, and then you can get your cards for free. Okay, here. So this is, I really wanted to show you what Paper Pumpkin looks like. And Paper Pumpkin is a monthly subscription kit, so you can just get 1 month of Paper Pumpkin. You just have to pick it up before November the 10th, which is not tomorrow, but the next day. And this is what last month's kit looked like. So I went and ordered some of these refill kits, and the only difference between this and the refill kit is the stamp set. So I think maybe if I have time tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to jump on and put these together and show you how to make some cute projects with them. But you always get an ink spot, you always get a stamp set, and then you also get some adhesive and some embellishments. And I love the fact that you also get instructions to create your project. So if you have kids or newer stampers, you can just get this little happy box of joy and create your card making projects. Now next month, well, I guess before November 10th, it's going to be 12 tags, and it's going to coordinate with this stamp set as well. So you'll get a second stamp set, and you'll be able to make some Christmas tags. So I went and got myself some refill kits already. Didn't see the notice about the 50% off sale, so I had to pay $14.50, which I thought was a good deal. And in it includes everything except the stamp and the stamp set and the spot. Now you're probably thinking, why isn't there a block with this? Well, if you're getting a refill kit, Stampin' Up actually has these little blocks that come with your first Paper Pumpkin subscription, or you can just buy them. They're like $2, but they work really well with all our Paper Pumpkin kits. So that is going to be the special tomorrow. Let me just set this aside because I have to play with these. And then if you're thinking, well, that sounds really cool, but I'm not really interested in a monthly subscription, you can just buy kits. Like we have a whole bunch of kits in the store. These make fantastic Christmas gifts. They're around $32. This is just one I have called A Million Thanks kits. There's some stamp kits. There's some, oh, what's the other one? I like some Christmas card kits. There's some notebook kits. There's a whole bunch of different ones, and they come with everything you need in this kit. See, it's got a block, it's got your adhesive, your embellishments, full step-by-step instructions, and there's also a YouTube video you can watch. So if you're wondering what you're going to do with your kids over holidays, Christmas holidays, get a couple kits and let them get creative and get them off of the TV. Okay, so I really wanted to share that quickly with you before I start today. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is November 20th, I am doing a Lights Aglow card class. We're going to make this box. And we're going to make this card, and this card, and this card. And then the other card I sold at a craft show this weekend, so I have to remake it. I don't know, we might do something similar to this. These are just extra cards I had with that suite. So if anybody's interested in the Lights Aglow class, it's $45. It includes some product because you're going to need some paper. And then once the paper's sold out, you're going to be sad. So I always include paper and a few embellishments with my classes. And then the other one I have is called Fitting Florets, which I absolutely love this product suite. This class is going to be on November 25th. They are virtual. We're going to make a cute little bag. We're making this Christmas card. We're making this fancy, easy fancy fold card. We're making this fancy fold card. And this fancy fold card. So I think the cards are pretty fun, and that's going to be on November 25th. If you're interested in that, let me know. It's going to include a package of the designer series paper because it's selling. It's only available while supplies last. I think it's going to sell out, so that's why I did that. Now, if you order the product suite through me, which is $132, you get all this for free. You're just going to get your kits for free. And I showed you a kit earlier, so I give you all the stuff. The die cutting is done, but not the stamping. So for sure, at the minimum, you need the stamp set to complete the cards. But look at all that die cutting is done. So if you just want a fun class to sit back and enjoy, make sure you check it out. And I do send the recording out if you don't want to stamp with us over Zoom. So never fear, there's lots of options for you to stamp with us. And then this month as well, I'm going to be doing an in-person class, I think November 24th. So if you're interested in stamping with me in person, it's just a Christmas card class. This is going to be fun, 4 cards. Let me know. I'm in the process of finalizing the details on that. Okay, are you guys ready to get stamping? Have I talked enough so everybody can hop on? Yes, Margaret Ann can see me now on YouTube. Yay, that's fantastic. That makes me happy. Okay, I think I'm ready to get started. See if there's any questions on Facebook. Do you love it, Kathy? Thank you. Yeah, I was really excited about these cards. Now, the reason I decided to go with Decorated with Happiness, I really like the versatility of the dies. So it's a stamp set. You can just get the stamp set for $32, or you can get the bundle for $71. Because the dies are pretty cool with this set. So I love the whimsical designs that they have. I love Christmas greetings. I love boughs of holly. And I like the inside sentiment saying, wishing you a season decorated with happiness and wonder. I just thought that was really nice. And then look at these cool dies. So it's got all these extra pieces, all these fun little stars that you can add accents to your cards. It cuts out the spruce bough, or if you want to stamp the spruce bough, it's also got an outline image to cut it out. It's got this piece. You can actually hang your ornaments from this piece. I think it's a very versatile set. And oh, this does not belong in here, so I'll have to make sure that goes back. This is my stylish, this is part of the stylish shapes dies. This is an essential die that you need if you're going to get into our dies at all. And then 2, you can actually pair this with the die cutting machine and get it with get it in a bundle with the die cutting machine plus the stylish shapes dies. It's in the catalog, so if anyone has questions, just let me know. And then let's get stamping. So if you're just watching right now, get out some paper along with me and stamp along with me. Their cards are cute, but they're not hard. And I'm just going to show you how to put together one. And then that way people who get the 6-card kit from me can just rewatch this video and stamp along with me. Okay, let's start with this one first. So I've already die cut the pieces out of the gold foil that Stampin' Up! Has. I think it looks really pretty. This is an inside piece, so let's just set this aside. And I've already embossed this piece with the Merriest Melody 3D embossing folder. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's really pretty. Now you can use whatever adhesive. We have this one, which is Stamping Seal, which a lot of people love. Oh, it's working today. I think the problem with this is that I press too hard. I'm too aggressive with it. I just want it to stick down. Anyway, we're just going to center this on our card base. So this is 3 3/4 by 5. And then I cut this beautiful designer series paper from, let's see if I've got the paper pack. Yes, I still have one package left. I've been hoarding this paper. I love it so much. Boughs of Holly designer series paper. And you'll get your pieces already cut. So when you get this kit, you can easily make 6 Christmas cards, lickety split, because I've done all the designing and the prep work for you. Okay, did you see how I just made that pennant shape? So if you take your paper snips and cut in the center of the paper, and then you go in from each corner, you get a pennant shape. Now, it's not 100% perfect, right? It's a little off center, but you know what? These are handmade Christmas cards, and they're made with love. And I don't know, I've never had anybody come back to me and say, you're off 1/16 of an inch on your pennant shape that you created. Everyone always just says, oh, this is such a beautiful card. Thank you. I'm so happy to get it in the mail, and it's not a bill, right? Not a bill. Okay, so you just put that down, and then I've already cut this beautiful bow out of old olive cardstock with the coordinating die. So let's just put that down. Now I like my glue, my green glue. I think I'm going to do an adhesive share. I might actually send that out in an email tonight. I need some more adhesive, and I'm assuming you do too. This was on low inventory status though, so I have to see if I can even get it. So when I do an adhesive share, I pass along my discount to my customers. So I get 25% off on my products because I have a demo number, and you have to be at a certain sales level to get 25% discount. If you just have a demo number and you don't order that much, you still get 20% discount. So that is a really good deal. Okay, so let's just put my little bell on there. And you don't have to have liquid glue. I could actually use glue dots. See, when you peel these back, there's a little glob of glue on here. And you can just attach your bells with that. Like I said, I really like my green glue. I just barely press it and it comes out, and I just find it's really sticky and sticks down well. If you get it on your fingers, then you can just take some hand sanitizer and it'll take it right off. Okay, so I'm putting my bells together. This actually could be a wedding card. You know, if I changed the base, if it wasn't red, I think that would be a really pretty wedding card. Okay, and I just put a little bit of green glue on there, and we'll just press that down. Where's my take your pick tool? Give it a little press in here. Now it takes a minute to dry because it is a liquid glue. I think I need an adhesive. So I've got these wonderful festive pearls. Now these were on, I think they're still on back order. That's the other thing. When you have a demo number, you can get all this stuff in a pre-order. Okay, now how come I can't pick it up? Oh, I did pick it up. Oops, there we go. So this is a take your pick tool. It's essential as well. And it's got a little rubber tip to actually pick up your pearls, which is what I should have used. Isn't that pretty? And then what I'm going to do is I want to stamp Boughs of Holly on here. Now you could just stamp it in a black ink, or if you're a more advanced stamper, you will actually have an embossing heat tool and some gold embossing powder. So that's what I'm going to do. So do I have Boughs of Holly on here? I do. So let's just stamp this with Versamark ink, which is a clear ink. And then on the center of my card, I'm just going to stamp one of these little whimsical ornaments. And I'll emboss that at the same time. Now we have a new Stampin' embossing kit, which would be a beautiful gift for somebody at Christmas. You get the embossing buddy, you get a brush, and you get a tray. I haven't cleaned mine out yet since my last in-person retreat, so I'll have to do that. But the nice thing is it's got these nice little tweezers, so we're just going to pick this up. And normally what I would do is just pour my powder into the tray over my image, but because I've already got it in this container, I emboss a lot. Now, can you see this little stuff that's sticking here? I should have used my embossing buddy and then I wouldn't get that. Let's just drag that off a little bit. Oh, and I missed the S. Let's get the S on there. Oh, it doesn't look perfect, but that's okay. Okay, so I've got boughs of holly, and then I also want to get this little image here, this ornament. Yeah, I got to start using that embossing buddy. You see this? That won't happen if I use my buddy. So remind me, use my buddy next time, because I've got 2 more cards I want to do. Okay, so let's just do this really quickly. I'm just going to hold this one. You just hold it in one place. Watch your fingers, because it burns. It's really hot, and you'll be sad. So sad. Okay, and then this one I'll do as well. And you can see as the powder melts. So what it does is it melts the powder. I don't know if you can see that. And it makes this beautiful, there you go, beautiful gold color. Okay, so there we go. We got that done. And then I've got my inside done. And I'm just going to use 2 Stampin' Dimensionals to pop that up. So I have a little mini Schnauzer puppy named Otto. So he is 8 months old, and what a little monkey he's being today. So to bribe him while I'm doing Facebook Live videos, I have a little container of puppy treats on my table. I just have to show you this because this is funny. Look at this. We had a puppy get into his container. He ate all of the treats and then munched. Luckily, he didn't swallow the plastic, but what a monkey, okay? I have to watch everything in my craft room. But he truly does make me laugh. And it's about, how cold was it today? Does anybody know how cold it is? Hello, Sandra. How are you? It was for sure minus 15, and I still walked him. I walk him every day. So he now has puppy booties that I had to put on along with his jacket. And I walked him for about 15 minutes. He did not love the booties, but his feet didn't freeze. So that was worth every penny. It was cold. Hi, Kim. How are you? Okay, let's see. Okay, what do you think? Christmas card number 1. Ooh, I've got 2 cards done out of, I need to do 100. Well, I guess I made 6 last week. I don't know. That's the other reason I'm doing this kind of, I'm doing this class, right? I get some done too. Okay, do you want to see? Let's do this one. This is easiest. This is a bit more technique-y. So again, I'm going to do the same thing with the inside. But super easy but nice cards that you could make a whole bunch of. A whole bunch of. Okay, so again, I've got my real red card base. Let's just put this out of the way. And I've got this beautiful designer series paper. You know, you could change the side if you want. Use whatever side you want. Now see how this is flipping up? That's going to drive me crazy. So get your bone folder. Everybody should have a bone folder. And it just helps the card stay flat. It creates a nice crisp crease. And I don't really want this brown paper. This kind of reminds me of tree bark, actually. I don't want that right now. I really want the poinsettias, because we're doing Christmas cards. And then I've got 2 spruce boughs. Oh, why is this not poked out? Normally I pre-poke this for you guys. This is the other reason you need to take your pick tool. So you can just go through and poke these little pieces. And you can also clear them after they're on your paper. It's just a little more difficult. Okay, let's just move that off to the side. So there's one. And then this is my second one. Okay, we'll just go poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke. There we go. And I do have a die brush somewhere. I was looking for it, but who knows where it is. I'm actually going to Vancouver on Friday for the on-stage event, which is actually on Saturday. I'm so excited about going. I haven't been to an in-person Stampin' Up! Event in 2.5 years, and they are super fun. So when you have a demo number, that's the other thing you get to do, is attend really fun events. And I'm flying WestJet, so WestJet better be fixed by Friday, because they were saying that they had to cancel a whole bunch of flights because they're having computer problems. So cross your fingers for me, everybody. Okay, can you see where I'm putting my glue? I just kind of drag it all over. I might even snip this little branch part off. I don't really need it. Okay, so I've already cut a stylish shapes stitch square already. Now let's try to use, oh, I need that. Let's use my embossing buddy. Now this is why you want to use your buddy. Your buddy is your best friend. I'm going to use it on here. And what it does is it leaves like a powdery little residue on your card. It's an anti-static device, or an anti-static tool. Let me keep my stars over here. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. We're just going to stamp this sentiment. It's an inside sentiment, but I'm using it on the outside of my card. So I would classify these cards for casual stampers, you know, but I think if you're a beginner, you could easily put them together too, because all the work is done for you. And then I need my cute little ornament. We'll just put that down here. And then card number 2 is almost done. Watch how fast this comes together. Now we have to put this in my tin. I should really just start using my tray. But it was years, probably 2 years since we had an embossing buddy or a tray. So I just moved all my powders, my embossing powders, into these little containers. Okay, see, you don't get nearly as much residue, powder residue, on your cardstock by using this. Okay, where's my amazing tweezers? This is the best tool that comes in this kit. You just squeeze it, and then you can hold it and not burn your fingers. So here we go. Turn this on. And the heat tool makes a wonderful Christmas gift. This is a really old one. The new one actually has 2 speeds, and it's black, and it looks a lot nicer. But this one's always out on my desk, so it's always handy. Okay, let's just put this in really quickly on the inside. And we'll do this one. And then this way you can stamp this afternoon and make 3 fun cards. And if you're enjoying the video today, I would love it if you would like or share. I'm just trying to let people know that I am doing card classes, virtual card classes. Come check out my page, because my Facebook page was hacked back in March, so I'm still trying to build it back up again. Had to start over. It was so disappointing. But luckily, my YouTube was safe. They couldn't get into my YouTube. Instagram was gone. But I got to start with a clean slate, I guess. Okay, let's see. We're just going to put this over here. Did you see how I put 4 Stampin' Dimensionals on this piece? I put 1 on each corner, and I'm using the mini dimensionals. Now, I should have, oh, I do. I have a foil ornament cut out for you. And notice that this foil ornament's a little different. This one was bells, and then this one was just a nice little ornament. Now I need a glue dot. I've already pre-done my ribbons, so here's my glue dot. I'm just going to grab it, pick it up. Let's put it right about here, and that will just stick my ornament down. And then I need another glue dot right in the middle. And again, I've already put it on my bow, so then I can just pick it up, put it on here, and that's done. And then I really thought it needed some kind of an embellishment, so I went and cut these cute little stars out of gold foil paper, the same foil that I used on this ornament. And if you're placing a $75 order with me today, I'm even going to give you the twine that I'm using. So it is called, what is this twine called? Let's poke that down. Simply Elegant Trim, and you get silver and you get gold. It's really great for Christmas tags. I usually use it this time of year. Okay, so that is card number 2. Now, I thought it needed a little bit of a splatter though, so watch, I'm going to take my stamping blend. You can do this with markers as well. Oh, and then you're just going to go flick, 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 and it just adds a little bit of interest to the center of your card. So there you go. Thank you, Kathy. She says that's so pretty. I know, easy, right? Look how easy these are. And then I'll show you the third and final card today. And then you can just go and recreate this. I know a lot of you watching today have a lot of stamping products already. So just copy the design and make some Christmas cards. Okay, so with this one, I have to, again, we're going to emboss the ornament on here. Now, I could change the ornament because really, look, we get 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. I'm just being a little lazy, not changing it off my block. Let's first of all fold the cardstock in half. We're just going to burnish the edge with the tool, with my tool. And I've got these pieces done. So let's put that there. This has been cut with Evening Evergreen cardstock. And then I have a piece of basic white cardstock as well. Now this is cut at 3 inches by 5.5. This is 3 3/4 by, nope, 3 1/4 by 5.5. And I need a piece of scrap paper because I'm going to do a little bit of blending on it. So first of all, let's take our spruce bough. I'm just going to stamp this in soft succulent ink. Because it's a larger stamp, I like to have it on the top of I like to set it on my tabletop and ink it upside down. And then that way I can see what I'm inking up. And I don't rock the edges. If I rock the edges, I get the edge of the stamp. And sometimes it just makes a mess and I don't like the looks of it. So we're just going to stamp it like this. I think I stamped it twice. I'm going to stamp one over here. Yeah, I did do it twice. See, I did this last night and already I forgot how to make my card. Isn't that funny? Does anybody else do that? Where they make so many cards that you just forget? Okay, so this one's going to go down a little bit further. And then we're going to put this one over top. I have this cut out of mint macaroon cardstock. So yeah, super easy cards today. I was designing my fitting florets class last night and I did a whole bunch of fancy folds for the inside. Easy fancy folds, but I thought they were pretty fun. Okay, so I have that done. Now I want to add a little bit of color on here. I probably should have done it before I added this piece. That was a bit of an oops, but that's okay. I'm going to get my blending brush. So if you're a new stamper, make sure you ask for a package of blending brushes and an ink pad. So all you do is just take your brush along the surface of your ink pad. It picks up ink. And then I like to just dab a little bit off. See, it's pulling that a little bit because I didn't glue it down. Probably could have. We'll just glue it down at the end. So my tip of the day is when you're doing this, do your blending first with your blending. Add color with the blending brush first. And then add your spruce bough. I think that looks pretty good. It just added a little bit of color. Just put some more in here. And then we're going to spritz again with the alcohol marker. So go spritz, 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 spritz. And it's done. Okay, I like that. Just a little bit. Then I'll put that away. Okay, and now I'm ready to glue this panel onto my Evening Evergreen card. See, I've only, I think, been talking for about 30 minutes. So you can see how you can easily make like 20 of these cards. Although I don't think I'd put 3 ornaments on cards that I'm making 20 of, because that takes a little bit of time. Okay, let's put this panel on. And when I use my green glue, I don't go to the edge. But I like it because things stick really nice. And see how I've got some wiggle room? I always put things on crooked. Does anybody else do that? Hi, Gail. How are you today? Okay, so what have we got? We're going to put one here. We're going to put an ornament about here. And then another ornament here. But yeah, I think that looks about right. And again, when you die cut these, I could use an adhesive sheet that Stampin' Up! Sells. I just didn't know where it was looking, so I didn't bother. Okay, let's put one right about here, one ornament. It's stuck down in the middle, not really at the top of my card. And then we'll just go over here with these ones. See, it doesn't take long, does it? I wonder what card I should make for my team swaps. So we have swaps every single month. Our group is called Crafting Crew, and I signed up again for swaps, even though I was super busy, but I can't miss out. What if the cards, well, the cards are always super cute, but yeah, I couldn't miss out. So now I get to make team swaps. Okay, I think we need, this one says Christmas greetings. Did I not put that on a block? No, I didn't. See, with photopolymer stamps, you keep all your stamps on this one sheet. And then you just put it on the block, wash it, pull it off, and put it back when it's cleaned. Love these. Okay, let's not lose my stars. So I'm going to stamp Christmas greetings right here. And again, this die cut piece is from Stylish Shapes Dies again. I think everything that I'm using today is from Stylish Shapes Dies. Okay, I have my ornament done. Now, what did I forget to do? Did anybody notice? I forgot to use my buddy before I went and stamped, so we'll see what the damage is going to be. Okay, now that I'm done with my embossing, let's close this up because I don't want to get powder in my nice new Versamark pad. Then we can just go like this. Flick, flick, flick. Flick, flick some more. Yeah, I have a little bit of powder residue that I don't want, but that's okay. I'm going to go with it. I'll give it to one of my friends who, you know, she'll just be happy to get something in the mail. Okay, and then we'll just go like this. Flick, flick. There we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to close this up because it's happened before where I went bam and we have powder everywhere. And I really don't want that. So I'll just heat this up really fast. It doesn't take long to melt the powder. You want to hold it in one place. And then once it's melted, just give it a second to dry before you touch it. So I'll just add 2 Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. And again, I'm just using the minis today. Oh, it took the backing off, but left the little dimensionals. So this is a double-sided kind of sticky foam almost. Okay, where should we put that? Let's put this right about here. Okay, I like that. And then I've got a couple stars here, and I'll show you my bows are already done. I got to do this more often. I just thought this was a brilliant idea. Okay, so hold on. There's one star. Poke it down. And then we have another one. Ta-da! Okay, who's going to stamp and make Christmas cards today now? Have I inspired you to stamp? Whoops. My fingers are sticking. I need to get some of that hand sanitizer. Maybe I'll just put one down here because I've got 3 cut. Your kit will just have 2 because that's the original card sample. I don't know why I have 3. Okay, so we've got Christmas greetings on there. And now we need 3 little bows. So I've already tied these already. So if you place a $75 order, you will get the Simply Elegant trim in the gold and the silver. Otherwise, you may actually have some already, right? That's kind of why I'm offering a couple options for the class. So what do you guys think of the cards? Do you like them? I'll just put this out of the way. So we have made these 2. Oh, I forgot to put my inside in. Hold on. That's not going to look very nice if I don't have an inside piece. Because they're Christmas cards. You want them to look a little nicer. See, that took seconds. So we've got these ones. We've got these two. And then we've got this one with the bells that I think could easily be changed into a wedding card. So let me know which one you like the best. And I'll just go to me for a second. So I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope I've given you 3 easy Christmas card ideas that you can do. If you want the kits, just place your $45 order using that hostess code I showed you earlier, which is this one here, this UZQQXMHK. And I'll send you the kits in the mail, and you have to let me know by next Monday at midnight. And hopefully I'll have some fun things to show you next Tuesday, because I'll be coming back from On Stage. So I'm very, very excited about On Stage. And the weather better be nice. There better be no snow in Vancouver when I get there, because we got a lot of snow right now. So thank you. Sandra says nice cards. Gail says nice cards. Fantastic. Any other questions? I'll just take a quick peek. Margaret Ann's watching on YouTube. Oh, Brenda's here. Hello, Brenda. I'm so glad you like the cards. Yeah, I have to show Puppy pictures. He's been a little bit of a monster, I have to say. That's why I took him for a walk today. He needs puppy daycare. He's just got too much energy right now. Anyway, oh yeah, Margaret Ann just got this stamp set. Fantastic. So you can copy all 3 cards. That's why I do this class. So make sure that you use my ideas, copy my ideas. I'm more than happy to share. And make sure you mail the cards out to your friends, because there's nothing nicer than getting some happy mail that's not a bill in the mail right now. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.